All right, all right, all right. Welcome to the stream, everybody. Tonight we are flying with the monkeys. Again, continuing our world tour. We're still in Africa. We did fly into Cairo. Well, I didn't. The guys did. I was having some technical issues, but there were only long flights to get down to the Congo, which is where we wanted to go because we have this lovely Congo skin for the Manfred Jahn's DC-3 / C-47, and that's what we're flying again tonight. It's an awesome freeware plane, and of course, as usual, we'll be flying with Mr. Moondog 88 and Draco, and hi Jacob, and yeah, so that's what's going on. We're going to fly from Kisimu, Kenya, HKKI to Goma, Congo. So yeah, we're going to jump back in and join the monkeys. Let me turn them on here, and we'll get fired up and get going.
It's one that we can all together at about the same, well, at the same pace. So when I'm in the other one, they don't have the King Airs, and we can have flights that are fairly close, but they're not exactly the same as far as speed. So we've been able to, as we did on the flight on Tuesday with Draco and I, he landed quite a little bit earlier than I did, and I was trying to land in the fog in the desert. It doesn't make much sense, but
fog in the desert. Doing.
Yeah, it was so cloudy. It was like fog while I was trying to land, and
well, hello, Moondog Stream.
Hello, Zig, and hello, Zig Stream, and we're going to test some stuff out. Don't forget, I need you to say hi in chat so I can do that last thing for you.
All right, let me pull you up over there on the other computer.
It's just another way for me to get, you know, someone else watching my chat. That's all it is.
Draco not back yet?
Oh no.
What kind of monologue is he doing?
I don't know. Maybe he's taken a script from Johnny Carson. I don't know.
Did he forget to turn us back on?
Probably not. He's probably going through stuff. You know, I mentioned that I've got Nightbot going and subscription notifications and stuff going.
We all have the same skin for you?
Yeah, we're going into the Congo.
Yeah,
Yes.
I know, but on my screen you guys don't have that skin.
Well, I think it's the order in which you put it in.
You think I was right about that?
I think you're right about it.
Well, we need to get that lined up because that's a bummer. I'm watching your chat, I'm watching your stream, and we all got the same
color.
Yeah, we all got the same skin on.
And when you look at yours, even though we're all in the same one, they're not.
Yeah, you and Draco just have the generic ones.
Well, you see, maybe we should fix that.
Hi guys, how you doing?
Oh, Draco's back. Hi, Draco Stream.
We're all hello, Draco Stream. Zig was doing fine until he looked at my stream. We're all in the same paint job on mine.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're all in the same paint job on mine.
Oh, what's going on? That's it.
He's gonna quit now.
Oh no, not doing it. I'm not gonna rage quit. I'm just gonna have a tug on my beer, and we're gonna get going.
All right. Well, I was trying to see if the restream worked. The restream is not synced up correctly yet, so I'm gonna have to work on that. So what I'm gonna do then is just put the other screen up just for you guys, so I'm watching your guys' chat in case we need to. And yeah, make sure it's muted. Yeah, there's Dracos. There's 3 planes exactly the same.
Right. Well, we need to get that figured out one of these days. Unless maybe it is the order that they're in the config file. I don't know.
Can somebody check out my stream real quick? Tell me if it looks fuzzy or blurry or anything. Because I may have to do some
I was just there, but I changed it. Wait a minute, what is that? Is that mine? No, I don't want my channel. I want Zig's channel. Where's Zig?
Why are you going to Zig's?
Yeah.
So I can pull it up so I can watch his chat in case I need to.
Oh.
Oh, Zig, you're streaming too?
Well, yeah.
I didn't know if you were going to be streaming or not.
Oh, yeah.
You didn't say.
Heck yeah.
No, that's why he's like looking at his and going, "What's going on?" And Jacob's in your chat.
Yeah. Yeah.
Is that Jake? Jake?
Yeah, it's Jake.
Okay.
He's at Grandma's house.
Hey,
Hi, Jake.
and the rules work. The tip. Did you do the?
I
You've
did
got-
the tip, but I think Nightbot was on cooldown when I typed that in because Nightbot didn't answer me.
Okay.
Hi.
But yeah, we both have Nightbot and such of that going on. So
So yeah, anybody watching, if the screen, if it looks fuzzy or anything, let me know. I'll do a quick change in
from
OBS.
the distance, it looks okay because it's a distance look at it. So I'd let it. I personally would have let it go at the moment, but
All right. Well, I'm doing an inside look real quick where everything's gonna be.
all right. And I'm cold and dark, and
I'm cold and dark too.
You're also kissing the fuel tank still yet.
Yeah. Well.
All right, let's do these things. Let's move this.
All right. We ready to get this thing fired up?
Doesn't look bad, Draco.
How's the chat on the screen look?
I can't read it on mine.
It's fine except for it's white with the white clouds there. So if I was looking at it in a bigger screen, it'd be okay. But it looks okay so far.
You can see like the right. You can see the words and everything.
Yeah.
Okay. Very good.
But then again, I'm also looking at it from 4 feet away, so I can't read the words. So.
Well, I was just curious because when I blow up my view in YouTube, everything looks fuzzy, but I don't know if it's because I'm using so much internet that.
Right.
All right.
So I gotta turn that down while Nancy and
We're gonna get fired
Bernie
up
sit
here.
down. Yeah, so I don't have the reverb through there.
All right, so we're gonna go ahead and get started here.
Checklist. Parking brake set and
And I have to
checked.
remember again.
Doors
We're gonna
closed.
do call
Battery.
outs and stewardess. Dark.
Battery.
On. Ground power. GPU disconnected. Generators. Both on. Beacon. Is on. Nav lights. Checked
All
on.
right.
Cabin
We're gonna
signs.
go through and start doing our starting checklist.
Is on. Ignition master. On. Magnetos. Checked both off. Fuel quantity. Left main. Check.
Get on. Nav
Right
lights
main.
on.
Check. Right auxiliary. Check. Left
Hold on.
auxiliary. Check. Fuel selectors.
Cow flaps.
Checked. Carb heat. Checked on cold. Trim. Set to 0.
Come
Cow
on.
flaps.
Yes, let's start engine 2.
Full open.
Oop.
Mixture.
Let's do this in
Idle
order.
cutoff.
Do
Throttle.
the callouts.
Route control is gonna be full forward.
panel is cracked. Prop control. Full forward. Flight controls.
Before we do that, did you guys make sure you checked your fuel and kicked everybody out of the plane?
Nope.
Ailerons left.
Be a good idea.
Ailerons right.
At least I wasn't the only one.
Elevator full down.
I thought about it, but forgot to do it.
Elevator full up.
Yeah, I did too.
Elevator full up. Rudder full left. Rudder full right. Checked. Before start checklist complete. Okay, let's start engine 2.
All right, hold on, Ernie. Before we do that, we gotta check our fuel.
All right, next one.
Check our fuel, change our payload. Yep. Get some people out.
Wrong one.
So I have
Okay.
2 running. I have 2. So let's run over here. You were saying aircraft, fuel, and payload. Where are we at? Fuel,
Okay, starting the
All
right
right.
one. Fuel
full,
That was engine 2.
on.
payload.
Starter.
Do we really need all these passengers? No.
Hey, the engine started for me. Like that.
Cranking to right. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Mags on.
Okay, so I'm good fuel.
Move on.
I'm good there.
Mixture.
Okay. On.
Checked. Prime. On. Engine 2 starting up.
Load it up.
Oil pressure's coming up.
Alright, and now this one will call ground. West.
Starting to left. 2 stabilized.
Moondog's like
On.
3 steps ahead of us.
Starter.
Or at least me.
Yeah.
Engine is cranking. 3, 4, 5, 6,
I'm just
7,
going
8,
through the
9,
list.
10,
I mean,
11,
what more?
12, 13,
Hold on,
14,
hold on.
15. Mags on. Both on. Mixture. Checked. Prime. On. Engine 1 starting
Alright,
up.
let me acknowledge this, and then I'm runway 7, but I've got to run to the kitchen real quick. I'll be right back.
Oil pressure's coming up.
Is it time for a snack already?
Actually, the wife wants to put dinner away, puts the food away for dinner, and I want to actually get my snack plate for later
Well,
now,
heck yeah.
so she can put it
Right.
away. So,
Stabilized.
Told you, yep.
okay, so yes.
That would have been a great thing to do before we started this stream.
Yeah, I mean, we've only been sitting here for like an hour and a half.
Just shut up. Talk amongst yourselves, or talk about me. I don't care.
Hey, your guys' yours are down. Alright, so while we're doing that, we're gonna contact the ground. And which way are we departing? We're departing east, right?
You know what? I don't know. Is that what he?
I believe.
Is that what he
I believe
said?
it's east. I believe we go east.
Okay.
Runway 7.
I think that's what he said he got. Why is it, my radio's not working.
Not work? What's it doing?
Hold on. I think I missed my avionics. How did I miss the inverter and the avionics?
I don't know. Ernie should have yelled at you about that.
Right? Because that's supposed to be on, isn't it?
Yeah.
Maybe that's why my radio wasn't working. Yep.
I'm doing my pushback now.
Runway 7, is that what you got?
Yep.
Taxi 2 and hold short runway 7. Via taxiway runway 7. Douglas Zulu, India Golf.
Had to scrape my nose off of the fuel pump over there.
I'm pushing back also. Should I wait?
No, you should be okay.
You're just going straight back and then pulling forward and turning, right?
Yep.
Okay, good. I was hoping you weren't going back and... Oh, you can't do directions in this one, can you?
I can... as far as I know, you can't do them in any of them.
The dash you can.
Can you?
Yeah, you can go back and to the right and back and to the left and straight
See, you're
back.
fancy.
Yeah, well.
Alright, and away we go. Whoa, 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 whoa.
Whoop, whoop, whoop. Come on now.
Felt my tail bouncing back there.
Alright, sorry about that. Let's see, you guys are progressing down to runway 7, I assume?
Yep.
Alright.
Departing to the east.
Departing to the west. It's west of us.
You stupid
Nope.
thing. There we go.
Well, we were close.
Alright, before takeoff, that's...
Oh, what are we supposed to be going west?
Yeah, west would
Yep.
be the more correct direction.
So I don't know where this airport's located to us. I barely know United States geography, let alone African.
I know, right? Oh, whoop. Watch where you're going, Zig. Watch where you're going.
Alright, I'm gonna be pulling up here and holding short.
Yeah, I'm watching Zig try and break the
Oh!
10 second.
I didn't hit the building? Oh, come on. Oh. Good lordy.
Did you crash?
I didn't...
Goodbye, Captain.
Goodbye, Captain. See you, Ernie. Jesus. Deep breath.
I've moved up in line. I'm no longer third in line. I'm now second.
Do me a favor, don't crash into me.
Oh, that's not a problem crashing into the airplanes. It's just the buildings you got to watch
Yes.
out for.
Goodbye. See you, Captain.
Yeah.
Goodbye, Captain. See you on the next flight.
I actually crashed
See you, Ernie.
because on the pushback, the vehicle pushing me back crashed into me.
Just now?
So, no, previously. That's why I turned that off.
Gotcha. Oh,
Alright, so when we taxi out, we actually have to taxi out onto the runway, go down the runway, then turn around.
Good morning, Captain. Good morning.
Before
Ernie.
start checklist.
Okay, let's get
Parking
to work.
brake.
It's going to be a
Is this
long day.
technically
Hey, Nancy, glad you're going with us today.
Battery.
It's always a pleasure flying
7
with
or
you too.
whatever, and
This is 7 and 25.
7 and 25, and this is 25 at this end, which means we gotta go down to 7.
On.
Right.
Ground power. GPU disconnected. Generators.
Well, I've got this plane in my way.
Both on.
Well, we're waiting on Zig, aren't we?
Well, do we want to go down? Because there's got to be a turnaround at the end.
Is on. Nav lights. Checked on. Cabin signs. Is on. Ignition master.
Alright, I'm gonna
On.
pull up.
Magnetos. Checked both
Or
on.
if nothing else,
Fuel
we can...
quantity. Left main.
make a turnaround down there.
I don't think you have much of a choice but to turn around.
Well, meaning, I mean, these things will drive in the grass and not be sunk like a
Right,
747.
Check.
Right.
Right auxiliary. Check. Left auxiliary. Check. Fuel selectors.
Which would be a plus compared to, say, someone driving a 747 for British Airways.
Right.
Checked.
Or an incredibly or an
Set
incredibly
to
unfamiliar
Helm flaps.
term.
Full open.
Yeah.
Mixture. Idle cutoff. Throttle.
So if we jump back in,
Oh,
let's see, heading is 25, yeah, so. Did you have to do complete restart?
I
No.
did. It
You
would,
did.
of course, it wouldn't happen to just bring me in, you know, running.
Throttle is cracked. Prop control.
Well,
That would be too
you're
easy.
getting good practice, yeah.
Full forward.
Which picture did you
Flight
have up? I
controls.
bet it was Marilyn Monroe, because that tends to be the one that I always crash on.
You know what?
I don't know.
Elevator full down. Elevator full down. Elevator full up. Elevator full up.
See, y'all think Marilyn's
Rudder
bad
full
luck.
left.
I've never had an
Rudder
issue in
full
this
left.
plane with
Rudder
her
full
up.
right.
She's dead, isn't she?
Rudder full right. Ailerons left.
Well, yeah, she's
yeah.
watching
Yeah.
over. She's watching
Right.
over us.
Before start checklist complete.
Do you know that technically
Okay,
you're at
let's start engine
38,000 feet already?
Yeah, cool.
So to get to flight level of 5,000, you just have to go up that little bit.
I'm going back to red bikini. That seems to work out better for me. All right.
Okay, starting the right one.
Chicken?
Fuel pump.
Want to play chicken?
Don't clip my wing.
Starter.
No, I didn't.
I gotta go forward a little bit, straighten out my tail wheel.
Cranking to right. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15.
You guys
Thanks.
remember the original A-Team
Both on.
Yep.
show?
Mixture.
Wasn't the plane that they were in most of the time very similar to this that
Checked.
Murdoch kept
Prime.
stealing for them to fly?
On.
That I don't remember.
Engine two
I just
starting
remember
up.
the van and how no matter how many explosives they used, nobody ever died.
How often it got shot at, there was never a bullet
Starting to
hole.
left. Fuel pump. On. Oil pressure coming up.
In them all-terrain utility Jeeps
Engine is
would
cranking.
crash
3,
over a little
4,
jump, but
5,
that thing
6,
that was
7,
street legal
8, 9, 10,
never
11,
crashed.
12,
Right.
13. Engine 2 stabilized.
So let's
Make
go
some.
back inside and do 4
Both on.
takeoff
Mixture.
list.
Checked. Prime.
Yeah, you're at 38,000 feet also.
On. Engine
Trim
1 starting up.
1.6, wow. Come on, no, that's negative. I want positive.
Before taxi checklist coming up.
1.6,
Inverters.
please.
On. Avionics.
It's on.
Magnetos. Both on. Fuel
Alright.
pumps. Engine 1 stabilized.
Alright, well, we won't turn the fuel pumps on until Zig gets here. Because they're really annoying to listen to.
Landing lights on.
Off. Tail wheel. Unlocked.
We don't
Flaps.
really need nav lights on
Checked.
right now.
Mixture. Auto rich. Wheel
Tail
chocks.
wheel locked though.
Off. Before taxi checklist complete.
Let me make sure my tail wheel's straight. Yep. Straight as an arrow.
I'm all set. Born
You can-
diagram. Hello, chat. And yes, how you doing tonight?
You can actually pull up some more Moondog so that Zig can pull in behind you.
No, I don't want to do that.
Don't make me
missed
come
this
back
spot.
there.
Come back here.
All right, I'm headed that way.
Why is my video output low now all of a sudden? It was fine.
Watching out for the buildings.
unlock that for a second.
There we go. That sounds better.
All right, now we'll lock it.
I should want that down to about 15 manifold pressure. That should put me right about 17 on the RPM.
17. Okay.
Did you take off already?
No,
No.
Oh,
just to where the engines don't sound like they're about ready to die out,
gotcha.
but they're also not being over revved.
Well, I'm on my way down there.
That damn compass is just. I love the fact that it's on bungee cords.
Yeah, that's awesome. And it vibrates around too.
Yeah.
Born diagram. What I have is I have Nightbot activated. So if you wanted to do me a favor and hit exclamation point command, so to see if I can get the commands list to pop up, I'd appreciate that. And then the other thing is, I have for every so many minutes for it to pop up one of those greeting, not greeting things, but just a information thing. Which it was
Where are
every
you guys at?
20 minutes.
Down at the end of the runway.
The other end?
To your left.
To
Yeah.
my left.
When you get to the runway, turn left.
Okay. That's a little weird.
Yeah.
Yep, that's the way that. Then you have to turn around in the grass.
Alright. Oh, I see your lights pointing at me. Well, at least I know if I run into your guys, I won't actually crash because I have those collisions turned off, aircraft collisions, but not buildings.
So what I'm also going to do.
Well, I'm a complete and total idiot. I've been sitting here talking for like the past 20 minutes or so, and I forgot to unmute my mic in OBS. I'm a complete and total moron.
Don't. No. You are not a moron. That is.
You're just
the
a moondog.
monkey- Yeah, that is the fucking thing. Because
That's a monkey show tradition.
yeah, because BP finally became an actual monkey because he said he did it on his stream not too long ago, where for like 3 or 4 minutes he was like talking and he like didn't realize that. Yeah.
Because I kid you, I had like 3 or 4 people in here, and I'm like, how come nobody's saying it? How come all of a sudden everybody just left? Well, it's because I'm not talking. They don't think I'm talking to them.
Yeah.
Could they hear us?
I am assuming, yeah, because the desktop audio is turned on, so so they can hear the game and they can hear you guys. They just couldn't hear me.
All right. Hold on a second here. I'm trying to definitely just check something.
Damn. Now I can't make fun of Moondog anymore.
Yeah, I know, right?
No, you definitely cannot do that.
Okay. So for everybody who thought they were who I thought I was talking to, sorry about that. But so welcome to the stream, everybody, and everybody who's watching this in the future.
Draco's mic is now on.
Yes. So now you can hear me.
Say it. I goofed.
Oh, I that's a big goof. All right, everybody ready?
Now I got to do my takeoff.
Before takeoff checklist. Mixture. Auto rich.
Yeah, I'm
Thrust
just
control.
looking at. Okay.
High RPM. Trim. Set and checked. Flaps. Checked. Cowl flaps.
So what I'm going to do
Set drill.
is I'm going to go back
Landing
to here
lights.
and I'm going to do
Both on.
this one.
Pitot heat. Checked. Fuel pumps.
Ha ha.
On. Tail
Maybe
wheels.
this one.
Locked. Before takeoff
All right,
complete.
flip on my fuel pumps.
Okay, I'm ready. Wherever you guys are.
Tail wheel locked. All right, and we're gonna want to take off at 2,700 RPM
And now I'll check I can.
and a manifold pressure of 48.
What was our altitude we were going to? 12,500?
Yep.
12,500. What do you have your manifold at?
Well, it's not going all the way up to 48. It's maxing out at like 43, 44.
Okay. He better be moving, because I'm moving right behind him. Tail came up. I'm up in the air. Thank you, Ernie.
V1, rotate. Let's see if we can get this big goony bird off ready to climb. Gears going up.
So after takeoff.
Gear up and lock, no bites.
And wait.
Okay. And I just proved that you could take off with the fuel pumps off.
My view here.
No, it should be like explanation in the word command. Born diagram. Sorry. And we're gonna come over here to yes. And altitude. Five.
After takeoff checklist. Landing gear.
Back this off a little.
Gear up and lock, no bites. Flaps.
Everybody get in the air, okay?
Flaps are up.
Yep.
Landing
Oh, yeah.
lights.
I didn't even really let you have a chance to be moving before I took off.
That's comforting.
Are off. Fuel pumps.
No! Not off. Auto lean, please.
Off. After takeoff checklist complete.
Oh, crap. So that command is not working. Okay, thank you very much, Born Diagram. I gotta work on that.
You're at cruise altitude already?
No.
Because you're not supposed to go to auto lean till you're at cruise altitude.
Is that true? Okay,
Yeah.
that's right. Yep, you're right. It says right there, if you look at it, climb, auto ridge, 3542. Yep, I'm there. And RPM's 23 to 25, which I'm at 25.
I'm just
All right.
I'm at just a hair over. I'm at like 26 and max is like 2550.
Let's see here. Nope, it doesn't go there. Nope. So Nightbot is not doing any of my commands yet.
Try in mine. Try rules or
I-
tips.
Rules or tips? All right. That's the other one in mine. Let me try that there first.
Yeah, it's either
No.
exclamation point tip. Or exclamation point rules. I know the rules one.
The timer one finally went off, and
Man, why
so
my carburetor heat is...
Yep, that works.
yeah. So it's working in yours. It's not working in mine, so that's fine. I only got this going like what, an hour ago,
Yeah.
and working on that. So
Yeah. Is your carb heat like at freezing?
No,
It's like the needles don't move.
mine's hot.
oil
Oh, my-
temps, carb heat. Mine's at 0.
Mine's at 0 too, but my cylinder head temperature is high.
Over cylinder head temperature. That's what it is. Sorry.
Cylinder temp. Yeah, mine's at like
250.
220. Yeah.
Yeah, Ernie just yelled at me, told me that my engines were getting
Sir,
hot.
we've been flying with full throttle.
Yeah, I've got
Power.
that born diagram. I'll have to pull that up. Maybe if while I'm flying here, I'll do it. I know that the notifications for those following popped up because I ran the ones that had previously done that, so that popped up through there.
Okay, I opened my cowl flaps. Cool that down. I'm out of the red at least now. Why am I still...
Cool. All right, that's working. So the notifications are popping up.
Yeah, I don't know if mine are or not.
Well, I went through and popped up the couple that had previously followed and stuff like that. And ran them through, so they got their notification broadcasted.
So I told the wife about your idea about me taking the TV and giving her the monitor. She
No,
wasn't
you
too fond
didn't.
of that.
No, I didn't think she would be. Yeah, Cooley's there, born diagram. I'm just gonna go with born. Unless you tell me otherwise, I'm just gonna go with born for right now, or what? Just to simplify that a little bit, or give me another name and I'll call you by that. Where are you guys at? You guys far ahead of me or something?
I don't know. I'm not doing too steep of a climb.
I'm at 10,000 already.
I don't even see you. See somebody behind me. There's Zig behind me.
Yeah, I don't see either of you guys.
Yeah, he's about a mile. I just reached.
Altitude. Yeah, I'm only doing flaps are up, gears up.
I'm only doing like 120.
Both engines are running. Born is cool. Okay. Final drummer. Which model is this? This is the Manfred Jahn C47 in the Congo paint job. Which, if we could catch up with Zig and Draco, we'd see that we're all in the same one, whether they can see it or not.
I can see it just fine.
Yes, I have it on autopilot. It does have an autopilot on it.
It's an aftermarket.
Yeah.
Were you going to go ahead and climb to like 12,000, Draco?
Yeah, that's what I'm working on.
Gotcha.
Yeah. I'm at 97 now. What I could do is jump over to Zig's and just check them. Boy, Zig, you've got a lot of chat going on in your chat right now.
Yep.
I mean, heck, your son should at least say something to you. Like, Dad, you can't fly.
He's-
anything, you know.
He's probably
Just-
gone already.
It's gone already?
Who knows?
My son would at least stick around for a while. A few
So,
minutes. at
He
least.
was there before I finished my intro. He must have popped up and...
So Zig's chat's jumping tonight, huh?
Well, that's fine. Mine will jump now. Yours will jump later. His will jump at the end. And depending on, he said, possibly, we may have someone stop by. Depending on how his flight and how the rest of his evening went.
What are you climbing at, Zig?
300.
Oh, okay, that explains how you caught up with me and your.
Oh, you're still there, buddy? All right.
Yeah, because you never know when he's going to crash, Jake. I mean, it could be early on. Like, before he even gets away
before
from
I even take
the
off.
parking. So we're leaving the we're in Kenya, so once we get over the water, we're not going to be too far from wait a minute, check that, Uganda? Is that the country that we'll be flying into?
I don't remember.
We can bring up the map here and check out where we're at. I'll do.
Aeroplanes. Cool, drummer. Hey, cool, and Nightbot is doing what it's supposed to do every so many minutes. Fine. I've got one thing that's working correctly with Nightbot, which is the timer notification to check out the other people in the monkey show. So
Let's see. This is us down here. Why didn't it pick up that window this time?
all right.
Oh, there
so
it goes.
I'm at 11,000.
This is the join.
God, yeah, FS join.
The FS join. FS join map.
Oh, you're showing the map. Okay. Which, if anyone does want to jump on while we're flying, we are on FS join, and we are in the. Oh, the engines are getting hot. Thank you. I'll take care of it in a minute here.
It's hard to tell, but we're all stacked up on top of each other here if I zoom in enough. Oh, there's me. There's Moondog. I don't see Draco's not on my map. Unless he's right underneath you or something.
No, we're in Kenya, and we are flying over towards. Let me pull up my map again here. See, normally I'm pretty good at having stuff pulled up. So let's see here. Do that, and then do. Yeah, we're going to fly into Uganda and Rwanda before we fly into the Congo. That's our flight plan. We're flying into Goma International, which, if I look for the charts, that is FZNA. FZNA charts, please. Is it controlled? Yes. There's one runway, 18 and 36. Elevation, 5,089 feet. So don't have to go down very far for a 12,000. Current weather is 23 degrees Celsius, 73 Fahrenheit.
I'll be back.
And altimeter is 30.12 for the barometric. Just in case anyone wanted to know.
I wanted to know. Thanks.
Did you want to know? Okay. Engines sure are hot. Okay, well, have we cooled them off some there?
Did you open your cowl flaps?
Yeah, I did. And I'm at cruise, so I need to... No, not off. Auto lean. I grab that and go to move it, and it like pops off the...
Yeah, you gotta be careful with that.
With that, yeah. If you catch it real quick, you won't lose it, but...
Yeah. Yep.
Cruise, RPM 23. Let's back that off. 3, so that would be about... Ooh, wait a minute, what did I just do? Oh, there's the fluorescent switch for the dashboard lights. Okay.
Did you just now find it?
Just now found it because I accidentally clicked on it
Right.
behind. Yeah.
It is pretty cool how this one looks at night with the red light and then the basically kind of the black light.
Right.
And all the, you know, letters and numbers and dials glow.
Right. I've had it with the blue fluorescent, but yes, we are in FS Join multiplayer there, Final Drummer. Oh, there you guys are ahead of me. 1 mile out, basically, so I need to catch up a little bit. What was I saying? Yeah.
It goes right on top of us, I guess, or on top of me.
Yeah, it points you and him are like...
No wonder I couldn't
one
see
above
him
the
on
other.
the map. He's like 0.2 miles.
Yeah. How do you, man? FX, also same version.
Oh, hi, Zig.
What's going on?
Because we're
You
not
just stay a
in
couple hundred
actually,
feet above me and we'll be safe.
Oh, I'm holding at 12.5.
Oh, okay. Well, I'm at 12,000, so that works out good. Just in case somebody stops paying attention.
We're not in the actual FSX multiplayer. We're in single. Wait a minute, free flight, and then we've joined each other in FS Join. Today's your birthday. Well, then fine.
Well,
Happy birthday.
Happy birthday.
Yeah. Now, if no one's wished you happy birthday and you've only been up for 30 minutes, that's not fair. But if you've been up like literally all day, then happy birthday.
We got storms out over the lake. I see lightning.
Hello, Beats. Welcome to the stream.
So.
Hi, Jacob.
So I've got charts and stuff already pulled up.
You do?
Yeah,
What do you mean?
I'm on top of it today. It's runway.
Well, what's our approach altitude then?
I didn't have that one.
Oh, that's useless.
All right.
That's the only thing we need to know. The
Yes,
rest
I did hear about.
The rest we can just wing it. Get it? Get it? Anyone get that?
Yeah, I got it. And you know what?
You know what?
I'm not giving you any information now.
I just tried to pull up approach for FZNA and I'm not getting anything.
I couldn't find anything either.
It's runway 18 and 36, so as far as approach, let's see here.
Yeah, I couldn't find any free charts, only the payware sites or the paid chart sites.
No, I mean in the GPS for approach.
Oh, it didn't have anything?
Nope. When I click enter, it just says FZNA public and then approach, but nothing underneath.
Oh, very interesting.
It looks like it has us coming in from the south over the lake on the couple of charts that, without clicking on log in and subscribe, that you can do. So, I lost my thing there.
We will we will definitely be winging it on this one.
And there is Zig right off our nose, 4/10 of a mile away.
4/10 even, huh?
Yep. Or 0.4, however you want to word it. I'm guessing you're probably pulling away from me because I'm only doing like, I think 150.
I'm only doing 134.
And I'm back here at 117.
Should probably turn my pitot heat on just for the hell of it.
Punch it, Marge.
Well, someone was complaining that the engine heat was up, so I figured I'd back off of it for a little bit.
Oh, just open the cowl flaps. It'll be fine. But pitot heat's not a bad idea, Draco. Glad you thought of that.
Yeah, especially if we're going to be flying through clouds or some storms this high up.
Yeah.
Because outside air temperature, do we have that? Yep.
This is FSX Steam. I don't know what FSX. Oh, FSX acceleration is that? Is that one
That's
of the updates?
That's built into the Steam edition.
That's like one of the updates for the box set.
Yeah.
Got it. Not doing VATSIM, but we are using FS Join, if you know what that is, Beats.
Shut up, Bernie. It's probably just a goat that Zig put back in his back.
Oh no, we didn't bring the goat this time.
He heard a weird sound, so it's either the goat or something. Mate, you know what?
We're in the Congo. It's probably a couple of monkeys.
There. Well, there's one in the driver's seat in that plane.
Trying to chase down two myself. That's a nice look out there with the clouds.
So is
I don't know if we're gonna run into storms or not, but
so Beats is the music on your channel? Is it music that you create?
oh, there's Moondog. It's coming up behind me.
No, I'm slowly drifting further behind you because speed was down, so.
Well, somehow I'm going faster than Zig, but he's pulling away from me.
Well, I've got this up to 131 now, so we'll see what we can do.
I'm at 131.
Alright. Let's see if we can adjust this a little bit more then and get a little bit more out of it. That'll help. Off of SoundCloud. Okay.
I see.
Is that free? Is that free or pay site? I'm reading your chat and asking him questions. I mean, we're all encompassing here. Re-edits it. Okay. I'm trying to see what that sound was that he heard. We're gaining a little bit on them. If we go to air traffic, we can go to Zig's plane, and if we look around Zig, we should find Draco somewhere here. There he is. You know Draco.
Yeah, I was wondering
you-
about the copyright beats.
Yep, yep, sitting back here, slowly falling behind everybody.
No, I'm further behind on you, but if you like dropped your altitude to 12, you'd slowly catch them at the same pace, and then you'd like quite literally buzz right over top of them.
Yeah, I'm trying to keep a little bit of distance from him though.
Oops.
We zoom in a little bit, we can see him.
Yeah, I've caught up.
Telling ya.
Catching a little bit.
It's the
I'm only
red.
about 600 feet.
It's the red bikini.
It's the red bikini. Okay, see you, drummer. He's going to go play some FSX himself. If you want, catch up with us. We're on FS Join. No problem. Just don't run into Draco. He doesn't like that. But if you can find a way of landing on top of Zig, he's cool with that. So go
Yeah,
ahead
I
and
don't
try
mind. Go ahead and give it a go.
So this has been so far really wonderfully interesting. Well,
Well-
we've got to be in Uganda already.
Well, thanks for the sub, Jack. Appreciate that. And thanks for hanging out.
See, that's how it goes. One chat picks up, the other ones drop off. We all bounce from chat to chat. Actually, if you zoom in on your map now, there is a slight designation difference between you and Zig now.
I pulled away just enough to
Yeah.
separate us on the map.
Yeah, I mean, you can barely see the difference between the wingtips. It's like you're just one plane with like dual wings.
Yep, I see that now. Well, thanks for the sub, Beats.
Yep.
Maybe I'll come over and check out some of your music when we get down here.
I see storms. I see lightning.
Why is it showing me all the airports? I don't want to see all the airports.
I figured I'd drop a little bit of altitude, see if I can't get into some of these storms. Should be fun.
Wow. I'm just sawing back and forth here with the autopilot.
Not a lot of other people flying around in Africa.
Yeah.
No, probably not.
You know, come to think of it, it is the rainy season in Africa, so it's not a big surprise that we're flying into some storms.
Let's see here. Why is it doing that?
Well, I can hear the thunder.
See, if I turned mine up, then everyone hear the reverb, so I can't do that.
So, anybody watching, if you guys can tell me how it sounds, I mean, I'm pretty sure I'm coming through nice and clear. I just want to know if you guys can hear the sound of the planes or not.
The guys on Discord also.
And the guys on Discord.
Because I'm gonna be honest with you, Draco. I can't hear nothing on your channel.
Like nothing at all.
Nothing at all.
Because
You have me muted.
I have you muted.
Why the hell you got to do that shit to me?
He's got you muted and the volume turned down at the same time.
Do me a favor, Moondog. Type something in the chat.
No, that's okay. I'm good. All right.
Hey Zig, what's your airspeed?
I am doing 134.
Oh,
Still.
look right behind you.
Are you closing in again?
All right. Sausage Life, dude. I always wanted, but my PC can't run it very good. Now I had it running on a not so good i5, and it ran pretty decent. And then Zig is running it on a slightly even worse i5 that he had. So it probably comes down to settings so that it'll run smoothly enough for you.
What are you talking about, Moondog?
Sausage for Life just wanted to play this game, but it doesn't play well on his PC.
Oh, okay.
If you get the settings right, it'll play, and it should play pretty okay.
That's real funny there, Ernie. I make more money doing that.
I don't play Roblox beats. Jacob
Ooh.
does if he's in there still.
That was a big lightning strike.
So for some reason, there on my autopilot, it just had me waving back and forth, and it was getting bigger and bigger wave left and right. So I took it off for a minute. See if we can't get it to smooth out again. What's it doing here?
You know, the past few streams we flew and we had absolutely no rain or anything, and I thought maybe we broke the curse of the rain every time we flew.
Well, probably just have to wait till we land. You know, it'll be nice and sunny until we get to land, and then have to land in the storm.
GPS is just not doing it for me right now.
What do you mean exactly?
Alright. No, this thing is sawing back and forth like crazy. I can't keep autopilot on.
Yeah, that looked like my plane just got struck by lightning. Had a flash that lit up the entire cockpit.
Oh yeah.
Alright, what plane are you flying? We are, all three of us are flying the same plane. It's the C-47 from Manfred Jahn. So, what the heck are you doing, plane?
You might be getting into the same turbulence Zig and I are getting into.
Okay, but it's purposely sawing back and forth left and right, like way big time. It won't hold it steady.
Oh, yeah, I see what
And
you're
I
doing.
have it, and I have it on heading too, and not GPS anymore. Still doing the same thing. Let's see, the bouncing I can understand because of the weather, but that's it. Neither one of you guys is having that issue.
Nope.
Nope.
So,
Has Ernie been drinking again?
maybe. Because I was catching up to you guys, but it starts doing that, and then I'm falling behind again.
Is that like a Roblox flight simulator then, Beats?
Okay. So, you're doing live streams. Live streams can work as I down this straight for the ground as I'm not paying attention.
All right. Well, thanks for hanging out,
No,
Beats.
no,
We usually do a live stream flying on Tuesday nights and Saturday nights, usually at 9 p.m. Central. So, thanks for the sub and thanks for hanging out for a little while.
Don't forget to check out the rest of the guys on the Monkey Show.
Well, yeah, that too. Hop over to Moondog and Draco. You can find the links to their channel at on my main page of the YouTube channel over on the right-hand side there. The rest of the guys on the Monkey Show also.
Oh, that was interesting lightning strike there.
Oh boy! All right.
I'm getting knocked around pretty good here.
Yep. All of a sudden, got all crazy. Wow.
And thanks for answering my question. No, that's where you do. I mean, what else?
Where are
we
you
doing?
going, Zig?
I don't know.
Trying to-
All of a sudden you're shooting off to
Yeah.
my right.
I know.
Okay, good. Then maybe it's not been me. It's you guys have had it smooth for a little bit, and then mine's been bouncing
wonder-
it around. And
Well, Zig got hit by a big gust of wind or something, and it
Yeah.
just shot him.
I'm just like all over the place now. Wonder if we need to drop down or go up.
I'm just gonna barrel straight through.
What altitude are you at?
12,000.
You're at 12,000.
yeah, I'm at 12. I'm at 12. But I'm hand flying it right now.
Because it looks like when we get on the other side of these clouds, it
Yeah.
clears up again.
Let's see if we think
Whoa.
about the meteorology of it. if you get the warm weather picking up the water off the lake,
Damn,
it
Zig.
would
I know.
possibly create these storms. So that would probably be a regular occurrence. Now, here's the 50 million Moondog credit question. What
50
what
million.
lake are we over?
And you know what you can buy with 50 million Moondog credits? About 2 M&Ms.
Depending on the exchange rate, maybe 3.
Maybe 3.
Well, if they
Yeah,
take-
that's true.
Yeah.
Well, if they take all those Moondog credits and $4 to McDonald's, they can get a Happy Meal.
And still owe them something.
Yeah. I think Happy Meals are a little more than that, aren't they? You know, yours is younger.
Nah, I paid less than 4 for a Happy Meal just yesterday for my son.
Is that right?
Yeah.
It was like 3 something.
Let's see, my wife the second wife used to hate when I take the kids to get, like, run through McDonald's to get a Happy Meal, and the McDonald's I had what was called an All-American meal, which was exactly the same thing, only no toys. And it was $1.50 cheaper. I'm like, All-American meal, please? And they're like, okay. It's hamburger, fries, and a small drink. That's all you get in a Happy Meal.
When I was in high school, I used to go and get the Happy Meals just because I wanted to collect the Legos.
Has anyone said there's something maybe wrong with you, Draco?
Every day of my life.
You're in front of me now, Draco, I think.
Yep.
Still trying to catch up to you. I'm just telling you, these clouds are getting worse and worse for me. Look into it as we bounce around.
Yeah. I'm on a roller coaster.
It'll be fine.
I'm still headed west. That's all we were after, right? West over the lake.
More or less.
Well, Sausage Life, that's probably a correct statement, but we're just not going to go there because I've dealt with that in my actual personal life, so...
I'm gonna fly right into this storm.
You know what? If it gets too much worse and I get rain, I'm going to stick my head out and wash my hair or something.
I'm gonna turn my cockpit lights on just in case it gets dark. Alright. Yep. About to get knocked around here pretty good, guys. Well, let's see how Moondog and Zig are doing. They're back there kind of orbiting each other.
No.
I'm trying to... I decided to try and climb and get over it. That's why I dropped off speed. But it's not helping.
Some of these clouds look like they go all the way up to like 30,000 minimum. Especially that one over there. That one looks especially mean.
Yeah, I'm basically getting my butt kicked. We ride it out. Ernie spilled his cocktail on me.
Isn't he supposed to be the one piloting at this point?
Maybe it was my own cocktail that spilled on me.
You know what, Moondog? I figured out what's wrong with your GPS. The monkeys that Ernie hid in the back of your plane, they're screwing with the wiring.
You think that's it? No, to be honest, I don't think it's the GPS. I think it could have just been I came through and the weather had turned bad enough that it was kicking it left and right and sawing it back and forth.
I don't know, because you were doing that long before we ever even reached the bad weather.
Yeah, I know.
Maybe you were stuck in our prop wash.
At 2 nautical miles behind you?
Oh,
Man, you got some powerful engines there.
Heck yeah. 2 nautical miles behind. 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 2 nautical miles behind.
going to be coming up to our turn here pretty quick.
What he means by pretty quick is in the next 30 minutes.
Well, for me, 11 minutes.
Okay, that's still within the next 30 minutes. I was correct.
Type something in chat, Moondog, please.
No, I've got my hand on the stick so I don't crash, so...
You have your hand on your stick.
Hey, Mindstar, how's it going?
With that comment, we're going to pay attention to Zig's chat instead of... Alright.
We're trying to ride out this storm here.
So if we look at the flight plan...
I hope Ernie don't throw up on me.
Yeah, we...
I'm feeling a little queasy watching the screen.
Just think if it had been last night there, Zig.
Oh, man, I'll tell you what. That wouldn't have been so good.
Alright, so we don't need that. Good there.
Yeah, a little bit of turbulence. It's nothing too bad, though.
Yeah, not too bad. I'm doing about a 50-degree bank to the left. Wow.
Are you trying to hand fly it?
No.
Maybe lightning struck your plane and knocked your GPS antenna off. You don't know. It could happen.
Yeah, I'm kind of addicted to this game too right now, Mindstar. You have the Steam edition?
Jahn, so yeah, we're not too far off on that.
I feel like we've been able to keep seeing like blue skies on the other side of this mass of clouds for like ever, and it just keeps teasing us because the clouds don't end.
Right. It could just be the fact that the clouds aren't rendering in yet.
Yeah, that's true. Hey, gaming noob, how you doing?
There's a -8 off to my right.
See, the damn Dash 8's following me. It's looking for me in the storm.
I bounced, I put it on heading marker, and it won't keep the heading. And I veered to the right a little bit there, and right in front of me out of the cloud popped a -8. Steam edition, cool, noob. The three of us have the Steam edition also. Flying in free flight and flying on Join FS. We're in Uganda right now. And no one has answered the question as to which lake we're over. No one even tried.
It's a big lake.
Yeah. I can't remember with where we're at. This isn't Lake Victoria, is it?
It is. I just happen to be looking at the map. That's the only way I know. I was going to give the people watching a little clue there if they wanted to answer the question.
It looks like it clears up. It looks like I'm coming out into some clear air now.
All I know is I'm still seeing the flash of lightning all around me. And over on the plains to my right, I'm seeing flashes in that storm over there too.
Well, Gaming Noob, if you like this game and you like flying prop planes, you need to check this one out. it's very cool. It's free.
And to answer that question, yes, you can join. We are flying currently. You can join along.
Do you have Join FS, or have you ever used that? Oh, good job, Mike.
Yeah, anybody who has Join FS and has FSX Steam Edition, you want to join us, hop on in.
Oh, wait a minute. Did he get that? Because I just had just said.
Either that or because I had it on the map.
Okay.
Mike, you get
Just wondering.
Mike, you get 10,000 Moondog credits.
Wait a minute. You're giving away my credits? All right.
I'll pay you
Fair
back.
enough. You'll pay me back? Okay. I'm just watching this C-47 drift from my left window all the way to the right window.
We're
I gotta
using
assume that's
we're using Join FS to make it multiplayer. So if you Google that up, it's free. It's a little application, little program you run outside of FSX.
it's fairly easy to get into, and
Yeah. That's the map I keep bringing up is the Join FS map.
it's really good at keeping you in the same location. There are files for plane matching, and if you don't have this plane, you can try and get it to a fairly close facsimile, which would probably be the DC-3.
Yeah. Thanks for stopping in, Darnett. Welcome to the stream.
That's the problem you had, Moondog. That's the noise you heard. There's a cat in your plane.
Yeah, I know. It just jumped on my lap and ran up. It is sitting on my chest now, staring at me, going, "What are we doing?" Ernie's got googly eyes looking at him again from 3A.
Well, that's no good, Mike. Gotta keep track of those passwords and usernames.
That's why I make all of my passwords 1, 2, 3, 4.
Great, now you got to change them all.
Well, no, I'll change them to 1, 2,
Well, there's your shout out,
3,
Darnett.
4. It's not FS Join, by the way. It's Join FS.
Oh, is it? I keep saying it wrong?
Probably.
It is Join FS. You're right.
Tomato, tomato.
Holy crap, I gotta back off the throttle. I'm gonna run into a Draco here in a second. I've caught up to you. You're 0.3 nautical miles ahead of me. There is a little Skyhawk trying to fly at 41,000 down there.
There you go. Search for Join FS. I typed it in there.
Getting ready to
Sorry,
make
I
the
kept
turn.
saying FS Join.
Wow.
There's another one that we don't use as much called FS Cloud. That's why I always get it backwards.
Yeah. And Cloud's not bad.
No,
I like the rating system for your landings and stuff on it.
Yeah.
But
it has its pros, but it has latency. That's the problem.
it has a lot of latency in some
Yeah.
regards. I mean, where I'm seeing Draco right now, he would be there and then he'd be like way over there and then back over here, and just you couldn't keep track of him.
Well, thanks for the sub, Darnett. I appreciate that. Check out the rest of the Monkey Show crew. You can find the links to their pages on my main YouTube page, Flying with Mr. Moondog and Draco tonight. We'll be doing some farming, probably some farm sim tomorrow afternoon,
I will be right back.
1 o'clock Central.
I'm wondering if I should attempt to put this on autopilot.
I've been riding it out on autopilot.
Yeah, well, I was doing like 40 and 50-degree turns left and right there with it trying to...
I know, yeah. I've been doing
I'm
this.
like-
It's been doing the same thing.
So it's just not me. All right, that's fine.
Nope. It's not just you. It's been tough.
Well, I've just been hand flying it, and I'm like right here behind Zig or behind Draco. And if I wanted to, I could probably shoot him down.
We are on the digital theme park, noob.
Yes.
And yes, Darnett, Farm Sim 17. Probably be doing a little multiplayer tomorrow afternoon. I think I'll be able to make it.
What? You'll be there?
I know, right? The
heck?
first time in like 3 months.
Weeks? Yeah.
I might even go ahead and kick it up on the stream. Can't you just set it to the digital theme park one, Moondog? Is that right?
Yeah, you should be able to just look it up.
Yeah, it's called you don't put it in by the IP there. If you see, if you go under where it says join, there's my IP, and then there's join. Is that showing up? Oh, it's not picking up that window, so you can't see it on my screen. In the little drop down below my IP, it says join, and you should be able to pick digital theme park. Darnett, we use the join FS that I was talking about there with Gaming Noob. Oh, I got you. You're talking about Farm Sim. Sorry. Yeah, we do. If you check out the Bipolar Prophet, who's the main monkey in the monkey show crew, he's our main monkey. If you check out his Twitch page, there's some information there about the server that we play on.
What the heck are you doing, plane?
And again, you can find the link to the Bipolar Prophet and the rest of the Monkey Show crew on the front page of my YouTube page over on the right hand side. Holy cow.
What the heck is it doing? It just sent me
I'm banking
back the way I was going. It quite literally, it threw me all the way back towards the airport.
Yeah, me too, just about. Wow, that's crazy. It's like it's almost like it's overcorrecting in a way, you know what I mean?
Yeah. All right.
I don't know. I'm not having any issues with mine.
Well, let's put it this way. These passengers are getting sick.
Oh, mine done threw up. Good thing we don't. Good thing I got cargo. I kicked all my passengers out. If this thing has oxygen masks, they'd be all over the place.
Yeah, the engines are sure getting hot. Yeah, leave me alone for a minute. I'm quite literally, I have no idea where I'm pointed.
Oh, well, thanks, Darnett, for subbing to the rest of the monkey crew. Appreciate that, and I know they do too.
Yep. Thank you very much.
Yeah. And it should be coming across there on my screen here any moment. Rob Moondog, did you get new comp yet? Yeah, yes.
So,
Go ahead. That's Rob, who's been on here before.
Oh yeah, hey Rob.
I do have the new computer running. I don't have the new graphics card yet, but I do have the computer running.
The notification will only come through if there's Not if their subscriptions aren't set to private.
That's
So we usually fly with Moondog and Draco on Tuesdays and Saturdays, and then a lot of the rest of the monkey show I can't always be there because of my schedule conflicts, but
That's some
we
nice
do
blue water right there.
Euro Truck Simulator on Saturdays afternoons at 1 o'clock Central, and Farm Sim on Sunday afternoons at 1 o'clock Central. I'm rarely there on the weekends. I just got too much going on right now. But me and Draco and Moondog, we fly on Tuesdays and Saturday nights, and we might actually be doing some Farm Sim on those nights as well coming up here.
right. And then
Just to break up the monotony of you watching us fly all the time.
I am
Right.
Plus, that's
But
something
I've-
you guys enjoy.
and then I've got the Wednesday stream that I do that I missed.
Draco Noob says in Join FS, it's saying model list empty for the simulator. Would you like to scan for a model? Does that sound familiar to you?
Yeah, he wants to scan for the models.
Yeah, scan.
And what it'll do, it'll just scan through every plane that's in his files and put them in.
Okay. Is that something that happens the first time you install it? Because it's been so long.
Yeah.
It's been a while and I don't remember.
Yeah, that's perfectly normal.
Yep.
So that's nothing out of the ordinary.
And then once it actually has those, then it'll match if you run across another C-47, then it'll match it that way. But if it's not in your... Go ahead.
The other thing that you're going to want to do too, though, is to kind of set up your default planes, because sometimes you may not have a plane somebody else has, so you want it to try and match that plane the best you can. It's going to ask you, what kind of plane do you want for like a 4-engine plane, 2-engine plane, so on and so forth.
Oh, shut up, Nancy. Don't need to tell them all about that.
Nancy, she likes to talk too much sometimes.
Yeah.
At the wrong time.
I don't know. After Ernie yelled at me about the engines overheating a little bit, he hasn't said, and he started singing to me. He never said another word. And I'm pretty sure the turbulence back there knocked Nancy out for me because she hasn't said a word.
Oh, I've been outside the cockpit, so. But I've been watching the ride from outside. But I need to take an environmental break. I'll be right back.
So I've turned on the heading thing in bug, and hopefully it's just waving back and forth. I can't get this. This is ridiculous.
And fly it. I mean,
I have been, but I'm trying. It doesn't make any sense for it to be waving like that.
it's just weird. I'm the only one not having problems tonight. Because usually it's me that has problems with the GPS.
But if I take it off of that and just let it, I'm smooth as a bit. I'm smooth now. I've got it headed in the right direction and it's smooth, so that's it.
I'm not sure, but it looks like Zig's trying to fly into another storm.
No, that's me that far back.
No, he's 5 miles from me to my 7 o'clock.
Okay. No, I'm back still over the turn because I was so out of whack. Crash. Let's see. I hope that English trip ended up well. Yes. We've actually, from the English trip, we've flown from England over to. Yeah, we flew from there down to Rotterdam, or was it Amsterdam?
Rotterdam.
Rotterdam, down through. Oh crap! I just told Zig all this, and I can't.
We flew to Vienna.
I flew to Paris, then we flew down to Vienna.
And then from Vienna, we flew to Italy.
Italy. We both have flown privately into Innsbruck, all of us.
Yeah. and then from
Italy,
Italy to
over
Tripoli,
to Tripoli, Benghazi,
then Cairo.
and then we've jumped down to Kenya, Kisimu. From Kisimu, Kenya, and we're flying this flight now.
Right.
Well, and we're also flying around because we can't find anyone else that would fly with us. I mean, really. Would you fly with Draco all the time? No one will, so that's why I fly with them, just to make them feel better.
That
You
sounds
have a
about right.
you have a 970. I have the 730 still in here, but we're actually, just because of there's no product out there, we've had a hard time getting a decent graphics card. But we're now at a point where I'm doing some work for my computer guy and his kid at their house. So I'm in constant contact every day with them, and if they don't give me what I want, I'm going to just smack them with my hammer.
Zig,
and
you
it's
might
a-
want to check your heading. You're going way off course.
Well, I'm following
I thought I
Zig
heard a guy.
actually.
Yeah, well, he's going way off course.
Well, I'm headed that way because I just finally. That's the direction it said I should be flying in, but. What's your heading?
My heading is... My heading right now is 240.
Okay.
Let me double check that. 241, sorry. Yeah, you and Zig are pretty far off course.
Yeah, mine was at a 215. That's why.
Mine's at 228.
Yeah, you're going way out over the lake. Did you guys delete the waypoint that sends you out over the lake?
No?
Yeah, no, we're all on the same one, but it's.
Because
No.
Yes,
Draco deleted waypoints.
Yeah, I deleted that waypoint that takes you out over the lake. Because that added like an extra 20 minutes to the flight that really wasn't needed.
Well, no, I deleted that one also.
Yeah, but if you're following Zig and
I
Zig's
didn't
on
delete it. I didn't
GPS,
delete any. Moondog said
And
there
I'm
were
not-
4 between the airports, and that's what came up on mine.
Yeah, and I verified that with you twice when I asked that. We had the same one. I'm just flying because I could see him, and I'm just flying dead stick, or I'm just
Your
flying.
hand flying. What waypoint are you on right now?
We're not on TeamSpeak. Dude,
We're on Discord.
we're on Discord.
I would be on KNM.
See, I don't have KNM.
Yeah.
I went KIV to NN to GOM.
Yeah, I'm on KNM also.
All right. Well, let's see. So you're headed to GOM right now.
Yeah, if I don't get run into by these two MD-83s flying over me. I'm on NN right now, flying to GOM.
So can we alter that now, Moondog?
I just did direct flight to GOM, but that's
How do you do that?
my flight. Actually, if you go down and press the push for the cursor button in your,
Wait, did you say it erased the rest of your flight plan?
I'm going to give you a correction here.
Oh, okay.
If you push that and then use the
Yeah, scroll down.
scroll down and highlight GOM, and then menu.
You hit menu.
You hit menu on that one, and then activate that leg,
I almost got taken out by a MD-83.
and it should pull you
Yeah.
back in that direction.
It literally flew within like 0.6 of a mile from me.
Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to see if this.
It says it did. I don't understand exactly what it's showing me. Oh, okay.
Is this going to put me on, or is it going to do this waving thing? It's doing this waving thing.
I'll be right back.
Yep. Even deleting it and pulling it back, it's just doing this waving thing. I don't understand it. I've not had this with this plane before.
Have you had it with any plane?
This? No.
Yeah, I don't know what's going on with the GPS with you and Zig. You guys were all over the place back there, especially when we were going through those storms.
Yeah, it's compensating and trying to direct, and it's just like not doing it. When are we landing? When we get there?
Probably about.
Okay.
I'm gonna estimate about an hour and a half, give or take.
Yeah, because it's saying ETH at Goma is 120, and it's probably what 20 miles to the other, so that's another 10 minutes.
No,
So,
I got 181 miles or 180 miles to GOM, and then it's 2 miles to the airport. So about 182 miles.
It's 2 miles. Okay, so it's like 114, 115 minutes total.
Right. Provided we can land without needing to circle 6 or 7 times. Which, with these planes, we really haven't had much of an issue with landing.
Landings are always good.
Except for the time that I hit the brakes too hard.
And that one time Mr. Moondog flew off the end of the runway. But other than that, landings have been great.
No one saw that. No one saw that.
Oh, wait, no, it didn't
Have no
happen.
proof.
It didn't happen, no.
Wait,
It didn't happen.
didn't you end up hanging one of these in a tree, Zig?
I don't know if it was one of these.
I know you ended up with a plane stuck in a tree, so.
Oh, a couple trees.
No, that was you. That was you that ran off the end into the trees.
Yeah, well, yeah, in Alaska, I ended up out in the rhubarb, but.
Yeah. That wasn't rhubarb. Those were pine trees, and they were bigger than the freaking Empire State Building.
It was rhubarb, and that's my story. I'm sticking to it.
Yes, guys, we fly by ourselves at times, and it's probably more interesting at times. That's the sad thing. We decide, well, it's just going to be quiet. We're just going to do something. Why did you choose this plane, Moon? Why would I choose?
Because it's awesome.
Cavalier Roy pointed it out, or was that you, Zig, that found it?
Zig found it.
I found this
Zig
one.
found it. Zig found it. He said, you need to check this out. This plane has more to it being a freeware than some payware planes. Doors all open, gears all work, all the switches inside work, all the animation works. The bungee straps for the compass here vibrate when it starts, when it's rough.
There's lots of
Unless it says-
skins available for it, lots of liveries.
Yep.
Right. And unless it says INOP on it, which it then states it's in-op, every gauge, everything works on it completely. The only thing that doesn't work is the seatbelt.
And just because it says it's inoperable does not mean that later on they won't do an update.
An update, right.
That's a Mooney Bravo is way up there. I got a Mooney Bravo behind me at about 18,000 feet. I've completely lost you guys. Out here all by myself.
Well, let's see. Zig was off to my left a little bit.
I was going to say, I saw you a minute ago, but I'm not seeing you now.
There's some fields
But you
for
were
us
just
to
there.
work on.
Am I still in join? I think so.
Am I still enjoying?
Why?
Well, good
Why
job,
don't
Mike.
You ever fly jet?
That's awesome. Get it installed.
Why don't I ever fly a jet? I have flown a jet. I don't know. I like the props. I don't mind the jets. I've flown a few jets, but I've been trying to, I don't know, work myself up to it. Be comparable with a lot of the jets have the full flight management system in it that I don't know well yet, so I'm working to it, I guess, maybe. Sounds somewhat legit.
Wasn't that a Cessna jet you were flying where you kept forgetting to shut the doors and the oxygen mask kept falling down?
Yeah, shush, yes. And the oxygen masks have only fallen down on a different plane. They never fell on the Cessna. But the doors were open, yes. And there is a photo out there somewhere that was leaked to the press somehow.
Yeah, Moondog was the leaker.
So I'm doing 135.
Oh.
Put it back on auto lean, see if we can't get some more speed here somehow.
Hey Ernie, what's happening?
Wait a minute. So as a pilot, I asked Ernie what's going on, and he said, I'm thirsty. Drake,
give him a beer.
I think he's been flying with Zig too much.
Hey, we have a good time on my flight. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah. Stay away from my plane.
Yeah, last flight included goats and a front end loader and sand.
Stuff happens.
You were flying Bravo. Actually, I was flying the Cessna Citation. Wait a minute. Cessna Citation XL. And then I do have the Beechcraft King Air 200B, and I do fly that often. Actually, we just flew that Tuesday night, didn't we? Yes.
Yeah.
When we flew into Cairo.
Yeah, you were, and Zig was in his Dash 8.
No, I was. Well, I tried, but I was having technical issues.
You didn't make it.
Yeah. So. Yeah, and I actually, to be honest, I do like that one.
We've been flying this plane because we have the Congo skins that we have on right now. So we've been kind of on our world tour. We started in, St. Louis and we've flown all through Europe and then down through Italy and into Africa. So while we're in Africa, we've been flying these African skins, but we'll probably bump off at some point and go back to flying. Like I fly the Dash 8, Moondog flies his King Air, and Rico flies his 377, and do some longer flights at a little faster pace. But
yeah,
that's the plan anyways. Always subject to change, but
yeah. In flying these three planes, we're all flying the same plane, so we should all be sort of taking off and landing together. We're flying together as a group easier than trying to match speeds in the other planes.
Yeah.
Rob suggests us flying the F-16s next time.
I have not flown one of those.
You mean the F-18s?
Yeah, it's actually F-18s, but he suggested F-16s. So
I haven't seen those, but I did see the F-4Us, the Corsairs.
Yeah.
I didn't try them out to see what kind of how the modeling was or anything, or how they worked.
Any chance of us making it to AUS Australia? Yeah.
Maybe.
Australia.
Maybe eventually.
Yes.
Where's that from us on the map? I would have to bring up the map. I don't even.
Well, that was one of the things that.
the ocean.
Yeah. we were actually thinking of doing this flight, and then we would Draco and I had looked the other night, flying through sort of around Saudi Arabia and into India, and then we could fly down through like Vietnam and towards Australia.
Yeah, you could go down through like Malaysia and Indonesia and Papua New
The only
Guinea.
problem we're kind of running into is when we hit where we can't fly anymore in the Pacific, it's going to be difficult for us to get back to the U.S. without us doing like a 15-hour flight.
And Zig said something about goat animals before flying that or something or another. So,
but I mean, there are small islands that we can land. We could fly from like Japan to
Guam,
and then Guam
Midway.
Guam to Wake, and Wake to Midway.
Yeah.
And then Midway to Hawaii, and Hawaii to to LA. But the Hawaii to LA flight is somewhere right around 6 hours or something like that in a prop plane.
Well,
he suggested Sydney, and that'd be a good way to wrap it up. No, we need to get back to St. Louis. We started in St. Louis. We're sort of doing around the world, so we got to finish around the world. So if we flew down into Australia to Sydney, then we got to fly back across or up through, and
Well, no, we could fly from Sydney up to
through the Philippines.
New Guinea.
New Guinea.
Somewhere in New Guinea.
Papua New Guinea.
Yeah.
And then from New Guinea, we could probably hit like
depending upon Midway or Wake or something.
Midway or Wake, or even there's Christmas Island, there's Johnston. There's a bunch of like little atolls and stuff where the planes are big, where the runways are actually big enough to land decent sized planes, because they used to land B-15s and whatnot during the war.
We usually don't do it on these, but if we had to on like a 6-hour flight or something, we could just 2x it and get it done in like a 3-hour stream or something. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Just to jump one of those big gaps if we had to.
Yeah.
2x isn't too crazy fast. You know what I mean?
No, and if it was on one of our stable planes, I would have no problem doing it in the Beechcraft King, but I don't know if it would make. Well, no, it should make the distance. It just did the 7+ hour one over to.
Yeah, I don't think the Dash
Ireland.
has that kind of range, but we'll figure something out.
Well, no,
Yeah.
you
I'd
didn't
have to
fly
go
your Dash. You didn't fly your Dash on that flight, though.
No, I didn't. Might have to go shopping.
You flew a different plane.
You did that British Airways.
Yeah.
That little.
You know what? After flying these other planes, though, I don't know if I could go back and fly that one. I mean, it's fine and all, but it's like flying a crayon version of these.
Little low res.
Yeah.
Version. Yeah.
I just might have to go shopping.
Yeah. That's the issue with actually having income coming in, and you go, yeah, but I could find something nicer. This is why BP was warning about
This
not
game?
having any money left.
Oh.
Yeah, because you're going to spend it in everything.
My wife's not watching, is she? I hope not.
No, but Jake still is.
Shh. It's bad. He better not be. Oh. It's getting past his
Jake.
bedtime. We're trying to get ready for school. Jake, are
Not
you still
yet.
there? Oh yeah, school starts next week.
School starts next week.
Yeah. Heck yeah.
Yeah, my son starts school in 2 weeks.
Oh God, I'm glad I'm not having to deal with that no more.
Oh yeah.
Actually, even here's how bad it is. My youngest is actually out of school. Oh God, that makes me feel old.
You know, I was one of my friends on Facebook. Her and her husband own a small airline. I guess a small. I don't know what you would call a small air company, airline company.
Yeah.
I think they just bought a Hawker. I saw.
Okay.
I don't know the model number, but I'm familiar with that plane. I think Coronado makes one, a Hawker. It's like
What you need to do is now go down to him and talk to him and go, hey, I can fly this.
Yeah, right. I'll be maybe. How about? Can I get a ride? But
Oh,
you
good.
know what it is?
Sand and water.
It might be. It's one of those small, like business jets, like we've been looking at.
Yeah.
Kind of like basically the small Cessnas that we're flying, except with 2 jet engines on it instead of 2 prop engines.
That Virginia thing, I've ignored that Virginia thing. I saw it up there, and yeah, you're going to have unrest at any point. So
You're going to Vegas on Monday, Mike? What are you saying? Maybe I should call my friend and see if there's a flight going to Vegas. That sounds like a good idea. That could be fun.
right, well, this. What is your speed, Draco?
136.
Oh, school
135.
starts on Monday in Vegas. Okay, yeah. We start on, I think we start on Wednesday or Thursday. I guess you're in Vegas then, Mike?
Is there a bathroom on board? Yeah, yes, there's a bathroom on board. You just
Open the door.
go to the back there. There's a pot, you know. Quite literally, it's a
Just a
2-gallon
bucket. Yeah, 5-gallon
Yeah.
bucket.
Just
Yeah.
open the door and let it fly. Moondog's used to having doors open on his plane.
Rob, keep it classy. We have someone that will time people out.
Who?
Draco's been known to do that.
Oh,
Or
yeah.
no, wait a minute, Draco
He dropped the hammer.
timed out. Yeah.
Bam.
Draco's used to getting timed out.
I've probably been timed out in more streams than most of you have even watched.
Well,
Well, I don't think I've ever been timed out.
I have. And recently, just last week.
Yeah.
And I'm a mod in that channel too, so I want to know how that happened.
You've been timed out as a mod in 2 channels.
No, I was not a mod in Frito's channel.
No, I'm talking mine.
Did you time me out in your channel?
Yep.
Okay. So, okay, there. A couple of times. Let's see.
I got a Mooney Bravo following me. I think it's the CIA.
I'm wondering where my Nightbot is, because he hasn't done the timer thing. Or is that just due to how long from the last thing put in? No, you didn't get timed out, Rob.
Well, it depends. What did you? It will only. Did you set it to, for a certain amount of time, and also for a certain line of
Yeah, I did.
amount of lines?
Yeah.
So if the chat's really going good, it may
won't
not.
do it. Okay. Well, that's fine.
If I understood what the video said that the
Yeah.
manual said.
Timer is 20 minutes and 5 lines, so
which is fine. I mean, it can be that long.
How much time do I got? 51 minutes.
What's your speed, Draco?
136.
Yeah, I'm at 135. Why is it going so slow? Is it because we're up so high?
Probably. We're up so high, the
Air's
manifold
thin?
pressure.
Because I'm like, damn near got the throttle buried.
Oh,
Yeah.
my throttle is buried.
I got the cowl flaps open, so the
Well, the
cylinder
cowl
heads.
flaps being open aren't helping either, because it's adding extra drag to your plane.
Yeah, but it's keeping the cylinder heads cool. Every time I close them, they get hot. Or not close them, but every time I put them on, what is it, trail?
Uh-huh.
I'll click it over again, but when I would keep putting it on there, they would, with the throttle being almost like wide open like that, it's like all of a sudden the temperature will be in the red.
Let's see. My throttle's buried. My temperatures are good. They're below the red. And my cowl flaps are at 25. My air temperatures.
Cowl flaps are 20 on trail. I have it auto lean.
I think 30. No, that's not right.
See, I hit my cowl flaps on trail, and I've already went up like 10 degrees on the cylinder head temperature.
Well, what's your cylinder head temperature?
It's 224 right now and climbing fast. About 240 is when it turns red, isn't it? 240 something?
Yeah. Where's mine at? Mine is...
It's under the engine sections on your
engines,
blue bar. CHT.
CHT 236.
See, mine's 219. Manifold torque pressure of 68. Manifold pressure 30.7. Carb air temperature's -4.
Mine's -5.
Manifold's 30. Yeah.
Do you have your carb heat on?
No. Do you?
Nope.
Oh.
No, mine's at -3, but I'm dropping just a hair. And the manifold pressure's 30.8. RPM's 25, 27.
Shit, wrong one. Yeah, I'm not having any problems with my engines. Except for I'm just using a lot of fuel.
Yeah. Well, my speed, I've cranked my speed up. I'm up to 154 now.
Well, I'm using 43
How'd you
pounds
get
of
up to
fuel a minute.
154?
Declining to 10,000 feet.
Oh, I got you.
Well, that'll do it.
Yeah. I was like, man, I had it buried. Now it's only at like 130 something. How'd you get up to?
Yeah, now that I've been dropping for a little bit, I'm going to the vertical speed down to -200, and that'll still keep that speed up.
Yeah.
Alright. I will be right back. I'm gonna go grab some water before we land.
Yeah, I want to do the same thing, but I've got a cat on my freaking lap.
You ended up with the cat anyhow?
Yeah.
So are we going to stay up to about 4 tonight doing some farm sim?
I just got informed. No, this is what I got informed. I want to roll you out of bed about 8, 9 o'clock in the morning, because she wants to then get ready and leave right away and flea bomb the house again. And so we need to be out for a couple hours and then air it out for about 45 minutes to an hour when we get back, and she doesn't want to wait all day to start that. So it's like, and I agree with her. So it's like 8 o'clock in the morning, 9 o'clock in the morning, and Zeke wants to stay up till 4 in the morning his time, which is actually 5 in the morning my time. So I might as well just stay the fuck up all night.
Sure.
Yeah. Actually, what I need to do is the next thing is put in Orbix.
Yeah. Still, it's
Because-
on sale till like the 21st, maybe or so. 50%
well,
off.
I was thinking it's going in tonight, maybe.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
All right. Well, we
So
can.
there you go. There's the hook, and there's the fish hook laid out there Tuesday night. Orbix.
I was thinking about upgrading to the next level.
Yeah, I was trying to figure out what the
Well, we can kind of go over that after the stream if you
go
want.
over that. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Where you're at, where we want to go, and what the cost is, and we'll
Yeah.
discuss that all after Draco goes. Not because we don't like Draco, but I
Yeah.
don't want him to feel bad. Don't anyone go in his stream and tell him. Oh.
I might be up late farm simming. I got that on the brain now.
Yeah. So if you want to farm with Zig, with Farming Sim, he will be streaming later.
No,
Farm Sim.
I probably won't be streaming. No, it won't be streaming.
Okay, watch out for his channel. He's going to record everything and put it out there. No,
No,
I'm just
we got to
getting you in
pick out
trouble,
a,
ain't I?
we got to try and figure out a map. That's what we got to do. We got to find a map we like, and then I'll be happy.
Well-
Once we pick a map to put on the server, then I'll be fine with that.
I feel like Frito a little bit. I was farming with the newbie farm one,
Yeah.
and I hear Roy talking. And he goes, "So he fixed something." I'm like, "Wait a minute, is this the fix before the final one that you just sent me, or did you fix something new now?"
Right.
"Oh, no, I fixed this and that and a couple other things." I'm like, "So I don't have the most current one?" "No, actually BP has the most current one, but you know." I'm like, "So, all right, so I don't have." He sent it to me. Now I have the most current one, but now I have to. It'll throw everything off with the seasons mod that I've just done.
Mm.
And I'm like, and I just started grinding trees up, and I've got a freaking pile of wood chips, and then I was also thinking, as much as we may or may not want to do it, I don't see any reason why we can't do newbie farm also with me. You know, more people watching it, the more interest it becomes, the more hits that Cavalier Roy gets.
And I agree with you, but maybe we should just talk to BP about it and make sure.
Yeah. No, I'm not saying not to. I'm just going, I don't see why it couldn't be okay.
Yeah.
But if he feels that, then at the same point, I agree.
Or we can check out these other maps, and you know, we can always make a
Yeah.
change too. I mean, we're just doing it for fun, really. So, I mean,
Right. I'm trying to find something that I haven't read inside my plane. Zooming in
42
on.
minutes until I crash. I mean, land.
how many?
42.
Oh, okay. I thought you said 22. I'm like, crap. Are we
22.
that close?
There you go. Let's zoom in here. Douglas Aircraft Company, Inc., Santa Monica, California. First around the world. Oklahoma City factory, number 6963, model C47B. It doesn't have engine scribbled into it. U.S. Army Air Forces type. What is that? C84FK. There you go. Okay, you have a question. Well, ask the question. All you have to do is throw up the question. I'll look. No, you wasn't timed out, but if you... One more question mark and I'll think about it. And you still won't get timed out. Rob, what's the question? Quick. The question. What's the question, Rob? Rob.
I'm gonna time you out, Moondog.
Yeah. Settle down
I want to
there.
answer your question, Rob. So I've slowed up to 147,
So-
but I still don't see Draco yet.
Farm sim till dawn, Draco?
Sure, why not?
check out the map.
Well, let's see. I'm looking at the map here.
What map?
You've made it you've made it into is it you? Rwanda, or have you made it into Tanzania? You've made it into Tanzania.
Who?
Zig, because he's a little further south than us. So he's in Tanzania. We're almost out of Uganda.
Huh.
Headed in. We might actually clip Tunisia, Tanzania.
Did you go?
You know.
Did you go off onto heading to get way back over there?
Yeah.
Oh, you did.
Yeah, I've been flying freehand because if I put it even on header or heading, it's all over the place.
I got you.
The only thing I have autopilot keeping any help with is altitude.
I see.
He-do dash.
Huh?
EB.
What?
There's some
Hey,
nice
what are you trying to say there, Rob? Yes, if I'm understanding it, Zig does fly a dash.
Well,
Okay,
I try to fly a dash. How's that?
you've flown it.
I
You
have.
get it up in the air. You've flown it. You've landed it.
I have landed it. I have crashed it.
You've crashed it.
I've crashed it
You've
on takeoff.
maintenanced it. Yes, so you've done everything with flying it.
I've crashed it on landing. I've crashed it on takeoff.
You've crashed it on taxi?
Probably, yeah. Maybe. I don't know if it... No. I think this was
No.
the first time I crashed on taxi.
That's
That
right, that was
takes
Moondog
skill.
that kept crashing on taxi.
Yeah, but that was game crashing, not.
Moondog, you crashed during a pushback.
I'll be right back.
How do I want to answer that? Yes, I did, because it didn't line up with the wheels on this thing.
I've crashed on takeoff. I've crashed on landing.
Defonte, do you know? No, I do not know him. No, I heard something in the kitchen. All right, I'll be right back. Ernie, you're in charge here. Don't let it crash.
I wonder where those other two monkeys actually are, because I don't see them at all. That off.
Are we there yet?
Almost.
$37 to Gom for me.
35 minutes for me.
Well, that's not bad considering how... Oh, well. I'm actually kind of in line with you, just way off to the... I guess south
Must
of
be
you.
off to my 9 o'clock.
Yeah.
I'm gonna end up dropping down to 10,000 here in about another 40 miles.
I dropped down to 11,000 already.
Okay, Ernie, thanks a lot for that. Someone's sick in the back. Yes, go ahead with your questions for the hardware. Nightbot's working. Rob, don't do too many symbols. It doesn't like it. What's the question, Rob? Yes, hello, Rob. What's the question? You had a hardware question. We'll be serious.
If anybody's curious about what I'm using a toaster oven.
I got a hamster that runs in a little wheel. Powers my computer. I feed him carrots and hamster food. In case anybody was wondering.
Okay, well, I was going to come back from that quick run to the kitchen and do our favorite game. What is Moondog eating?
It's a plate. I know that because it doesn't have the same clank as a bowl does.
Doesn't sound like Starburst. There's no bag crunching.
So it's a plate. I'm gonna go, and knowing his affinity for pasta, I'm gonna say either spaghetti
Macaroni and cheese.
or macaroni and cheese. Yeah.
Macaroni and cheese considered pasta?
Yeah.
No,
It's pasta.
no.
Macaroni is a pasta.
We are not classifying that as a pasta, and no, it's not macaroni and cheese.
Well, then it's either spaghetti or it's
Mustacholi.
mostaccioli or baked ziti.
Okay. A Scottish-German background, and you want to go with spaghetti?
You eat a lot of pasta.
Yeah, that's true. Okay. Anyone else want to venture a guess real quick? No? It is mashed potatoes with corn, or mashed potatoes with carrots, and Salisbury steak.
Ooh. Alright, I'm getting hungry now. Dang it.
That's normally what I'm supposed to do, is make everyone hungry.
What are they serving for food on this flight?
Salisbury steak with mashed potatoes and carrots.
Yeah, I'm not on your plane.
Well, then you have a better airline than I'm flying for. I just got a dry packet of ramen noodles
And no water.
and no water. And that, I think, just fell out of a passenger's luggage or something because it comes sliding up.
Zing716 has an interesting comment, and I agree with him. Mac and cheese is pasta. WTF?
Macaroni is pasta.
Technically,
I think you're correct. I think you're exactly correct there, Draco. But
but
I think it's normally considered more of a quick snack food, and they just not remember that it is probably a pasta.
No, it's a hell of a side dish with fried chicken.
Or fish sticks.
Yeah, I get that. Yep. And unfortunately, I don't eat macaroni and cheese anymore because the second wife used to eat it with so much freaking red hot sauce on it.
You have to make your own though with Velveeta cheese, like homemade. Oh, that's
God,
the best.
no. You couldn't get me to eat Velveeta cheese at gunpoint.
Oh no, that. But you'd rather eat the powdered stuff.
No, I make homemade stuff with like shredded cheddar and Parmesan.
Okay. I'm sorry, Stig. I probably should learn how to read correctly. Pasta, macaroni and cheese is a pasta. What the fuck? Okay. So he's saying that he's agreed. Yeah, it is a pasta. Okay. I should learn how to read the chat that I'm.
Yeah.
He doesn't like the delay on the chat. I have to have some kind of slight delay so Nightbot and these things can work correctly. Trust me, it's really fun when you're trying to get help from someone that is a better pilot than you, and they're going, "Yep, yeah, okay, you want to do this and this and this, correct for it," and you go, "Yeah, but I've landed already."
You don't have too much of a choice about the delay.
And who would that be?
Beep beep.
Beep. Yeah, beep beep.
Beep beep.
And then it's really cool to have someone like BP, or even, have we had anyone else that's been helpful like that? No. But BP will come in and help watch and help with suggestions because he flies for Virtual Airline British Airways. And then you get in there and you start to fly, and then he goes, "I don't know how you guys keep these things in the freaking air."
Well, that's because our cruising speed is his takeoff speed.
Our cruising speed is his warm up the engine speed. It isn't even takeoff. Hey Rob, could you just sort of watch that? That's just a polite warning. That's an all-encompassing warning. It's not like don't say it for 10 minutes. It's like don't say that for like any more of the chat. Please.
I'm dropping down to 10.
I was one step ahead of you.
I've been down at 10.
I got a little mountain range I gotta fly over.
Holy crap, nope. Alright. That's wrong.
So we weren't able to find any charts on this airport, correct?
Not that I could find.
Okay.
No, it's not much bigger than a asphalted runway.
Well, it's supposed to be an international.
Yeah, but it's still just a paved manned runway. I'm saying it's probably not much bigger than Akron or Berkeley Airfront, which...
Yeah, but Akron at least has ILS.
Not Akron Canton one, but the smaller municipal one. I didn't pay attention. When blew me off course a little bit, and I straightened it out and leveled it out, and I was headed west instead of southwest. Bro, are you from Ohio? Yes, been in Ohio for nearly 50 years. You've flown to
Man, you're old.
Akron, Canton. Yeah, I know. Shut up. Flown to CAK and AKR. Yes, and I was at AKR last month, beginning of last month, and was even at the flight school asking questions about possibly just taking a introductory flight. They have a localizer only. Yeah, but they also have a very large blimp housing structure at the end of it that you want to watch out for. What is? I'm trying to think of the correct. What the heck are you? Kitten, go away. At least it's not meowing. Akron Canton has ILS. We've flown into ILS or Akron Canton. We flew into Akron Canton on one of our early flights with thunderstorms, rain, wind, and we all pretty much hit dead center on the runway and landed pretty nicely, if I remember correctly.
Except for that stupid.
That was like what?
HKKI.
Probably like our third or fourth stop on the tour.
That
It
was
was our
our
third.
second.
Second? Was it
Second.
second?
Yeah.
Yeah. You fly out of Kent. Okay, Kent State Airport, which is up off of. That's not Graham Road. That is Route 18. No. Oh crap! I just blew all my credit because I can't remember what the street there. It's Main Street out of Kent, going towards Darrow. No, not Darrow Road. But I know the airport. It's a single runway, and it's just west of Kent, between Kent and Stowe, and it is a north-south runway. 59. Okay. Yeah, that's right. Yeah. Actually, I've seen that airport on here, and I've considered flying into it just to fly into it, because there isn't much Kent State, much of anything involving Kent State that I haven't done personally. Found the memorial for the shootings back in 70. Is that correct, guys? Yeah, 70. And been to just about every building except for like the last 4 years where they've put into the new buildings for the campus.
Did you go over this little mountain range already, Draco?
I'm half over it.
Join server. Okay, well, we are on Join FS. We are flying on Digital Theme Park. And
No, you got way off course there.
Oh, I know. I'm like way
He was busy,
off course.
busy eating.
No, the wind,
Right,
I-
the wind.
turbulence, and then the turbulence knocked me out, so I corrected it, and I didn't look at the heading, and I just started flying straight and smooth and eating and watching chat and talking with Sting here, and FSX Steam is what we have. We are on Free Flight, and we are in FS Join. Digital Theme Park is the room. Is that correct term there?
Hub.
Hub. And yeah, anytime we're flying, you can jump on and fly with us. We try and get in early enough. At some point, then you can fly with us, and then maybe we'll even get you into one of our Discords so that we can communicate quicker than the delay on the stream. You know, the last time we flew planes into the mountains,
You ended up with a fish stuck in your radiator, in your carburetor.
mm-hmm. No, you ended up in the quote-unquote rhubarb, and there was an awful lot of snow in mountain peaks that we had to fly around. And there was engines freezing. I just saw a road in the sand. Got two roads. Excuse me. So I want to start to come back this way a little bit. Draco, you flying towards that really big peak over there to your right?
I'm
Or
gonna
to-
pass it on the left.
You're passing it on the left.
Yeah, well, I will. I'm not quite there yet. So basically, we got to go over this mountain range and then drop down. Because the airport's right on the edge of a lake.
Right. Well, the lake could be it. Well,
Well, I'm looking at the GPS terrain,
yeah.
and it's definitely below the mountain peak.
Okay, that's fine. I'm just saying runway altitude was 5,000. Actually, it was 5,086. You can talk in game. Well, we're not actually in the flight sim multiplayer. We're just doing free flight, and we're connected on FS Join. No, Join FS. Now I'm doing it what Zig was doing.
Yeah.
So are we there yet? We there yet?
I'm hungry now that you were eating.
I got a little bit left. I got actually leftovers still in the refrigerator. I looked down for a second. I looked back up, and I've got clouds. Low gray ground covering cloud.
I sure wouldn't want to be in any of that water that's down there, full of crocodiles and hippos.
Crocodiles I would worry about, but not nearly as bad as the hippos.
Maybe some piranha.
Wrong
Definitely.
continent.
Wrong continent?
Yep, they're in South America.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, whatever.
He just ruined his whole.
I'm just gonna sit here and drink some more beer.
Well, we are 18 minutes from GOM.
We are? That's only 2 minutes from our landing.
Yeah,
Or 2 miles, sorry.
2 miles. Yeah, 50 nautical miles.
Oh, well, wait a minute.
What I've got.
I'm 14 minutes. I'm at 37 miles.
I'm at 47 miles.
Yeah, and I'm at 51. Just turned 50. So this is where we start to get interestingly quiet because we're planning and trying to figure out.
What the heck we're gonna do?
I'm trying to
Right.
figure out if I should go over or around this mountain that I'm coming at. Because I doubt I'm gonna make it over at this altitude.
Yeah, we gotta go right over some mountains, don't we? And then the airport's right there.
Yeah, it's on the other side of the mountains.
Yeah, and that doesn't. Well, I can't see over on the other side yet, but at least coming
Yeah.
in from the southeast, there's not even like a pass through there. It doesn't really look like. It's hard to tell on the GPS, but I didn't know that we picked a challenging airport to land at. Do you need to go out over the lake and like loop around and come back, kind of thing?
Unknown.
Unknown? I don't know. He says.
Yeah.
Maybe. Could be.
I got
Possible.
Ernie up here singing.
Either that, or maybe I'll ditch this thing in the lake and use Ernie as fish bait.
Yeah, well, I've got just enough clouds here that I can't see the mountain now.
Yeah, I just had some clouds come filter in for me.
Well, I'm gonna go make a quick run. I'll be right back.
Wanna make sure I veer left enough.
It's not too bad, just a little hazy.
Okay, hazy. I've got nothing but gray out my windows. And as soon as I don't have gray, I'm probably going to have sand and mountain.
That's pretty much all I've been seeing for past, what, 5-6 flights? Sand and water.
I'm going to bounce this up to 13. Just to make sure I cleared through that. And just as I say I'm going to do that, I clear through that. Okay, so we're definitely in Rwanda. And Goma is quite literally on the Congo border.
Oh, look, there's an airport right there. Just a line in the sand with a road running through it.
Are you still at 10,000, Draco?
No, I went up a little bit.
Because of the clouds, I got nervous and went up, but I can definitely see the mountain to my right now, so.
Well, I'm actually going to shoot for this lower portion where I can see the lake.
You went back up from 10,000?
Yeah, because I got a mountain right in front of me.
Big ass mountain. Top of the peak is probably close to, what, 15 to 20?
What? I better be careful then, because I'm flying in clouds.
Yeah, you're a bit
Runway
south
18.
of us. You're close enough for 18? Okay. So that means we're definitely going to be coming north to south. Headed towards the lake. I can't find the server. Yeah, because the server is actually on Join FS. You have to download Join FS. That link is, what is it? It's just joinfs.com. Pretty sure that's what it is. And then download that. It's a small download. And then once you start up FSX, then you can start up FS Join, and then you start a free flight, and then Join will place you on the map where you're at in the game.
Hi, Sabas. Not sure how to pronounce your name, but you gotta type in English, but are you Peruvian? Is that right?
I think Sabas has been in there before.
It sounds. I thought it was maybe familiar, but Sabas Alejandro Linares Macara X.
Yeah, you've had.
That's
that
a mouthful.
And you know what? I think that's exactly what you said the last time.
Could be. I'm just gonna go with Sabas. Oh boy. Hello, mountains. Hello, clouds before the mountains. Can't really see exactly the mountain's top.
Excuse me. I was quite literally doing this. Well, I can't see if I run into the mountain, so I better have my last few bites.
You're still eating?
I had a big plate. It was just a snack, though. Everyone's going to assume that I'm 40 pounds heavier than I am.
I'm on final.
You're on final?
Yep.
Did you go out over the lake and loop around, or what?
No, I'm
Just did a no dive after the mountains?
Actually, I went to the left of the tallest mountain peak. There's a pass.
Yeah, Draco Zig is way far south.
Mm-hmm.
And
Yeah.
I'm actually a little bit south myself. We're gonna dial this up. I gotta bounce up over this.
Yeah, I'm coming in at kind of a totally different,
Well, it's all or nothing here. Because I got a feeling that the end of the runway is the water.
Brakes.
see if we can.
I can't even tune in the airport.
Yeah, because I took off and never even.
I didn't either.
I
I forgot
didn't
to.
even ask for clearance to take off at the runway.
I didn't either.
I was the only one who remembered.
Yep.
Yeah.
You're like, let's go. We're like, okay, let's go. Woo.
He got clearance. We can all go.
It's an all go. Maybe the mountain range here is blocking out.
Let's see if I do.
I don't need clearance to land.
How far are you from?
I am 21 miles from Gom. 7 minutes. I'm just about to clear the mountain range here. And I can see the lake just over the other side. I can't see anything else at this point.
No, that's not what I wanted. Airport, FZN. Direct. Enter. Flight plan. 26 nautical miles. Flight plan. Right turn a little bit.
So I gotta drop about 10,000 feet once I come over this ridge, right?
No, you don't have to go down that far.
I thought it
No,
was at
runway's
5.
Yeah.
Well, I'm at 11. Oh, okay, yeah. Not that far.
Okay. You put in kitchens and baths and you can't.
Yeah, I wasn't thinking.
Okay. I figured it was that, not something like you can't add, because.
I thought I was a little higher than what I was.
Leave him alone. He's been drinking.
I haven't been drinking very much. I still had a buzz from Thursday.
I was trying to come up with an excuse for you. Holy crap. Yep, the end of the runway is the water.
So you
Come in the other way so you can...
No, you want to come in nice and slow from the jungle.
Yeah. Because as I tried to land one other time with the water at the beginning, you get nervous and you don't set it down at the beginning of the runway well. You have less fear coming over the land than you do over the water. Can we pick up? Is there an airport? I have no radio signal at all.
Well, if there's not, I'm hallucinating when seeing one.
Yeah, it won't even let you program in an approach on this thing.
Nope.
Oh, gotta do it by hand. Just so you guys know, you have to get pretty close to a mountain for your approach, and there's a lot of turbulence by that mountain. I was getting knocked around pretty good.
18 nautical from the airport, but I still got to loop around and. Which one of us is which? For landing.
Shut up, Ernie. We barely got the throttles open. I will shove your ass out in the middle of the jungle right now.
Fuel pumps.
Okay, before landing, checklist. Mixture, auto rich, prop control, high RPM, cow flaps, set trail, fuel pumps, both on, landing lights, checked on, cabin signs, checked both on, flaps.
That freaking Mooney Bravo needs to hurry up and land.
Is that you in front of me? No, that's
me.
Zig in front of me.
I'm coming towards you, but I'm going to circle around you.
Yeah, you're in front of me low.
You're like on direct, aren't you?
I'm headed direct to the airport. I'm actually.
Yeah. You're on approach, right?
There. No.
No.
That's Draco on approach. I'm to you like you're 4 o'clock, 5 o'clock.
I thought you would have landed by now, Draco.
You had to get lined up.
I got you.
So what you're saying is you almost got to go out and circle this mountain that's on your left, Draco.
You got to pass to the left of that mountain.
Yeah, and if we're south of it, we almost got to circle around it, keeping it on the left.
Goddamn Mooney Bravo.
Yeah, I see 2 of you down there. Alright, let's drop some altitude.
Landing gear. Flaps. Flaps are set in 1/4. Landing gear. Gears going down.
Oh, I'm way too high, I think.
Flaps. Gear down. Green lights. 1.5. Gear down. Green lights. Tail wheel. Locked. Landing checklist complete.
Yeah, I see a Beechcraft King Air coming in too. Or at least on mine.
Flaps. 1/4.
Flaps all the way up, yes.
The engines are sure getting hot.
Sorry, we're all quiet, but
Yeah, we're all.
trying to figure out this approach here. Are you back on final again, Draco?
Yep. I had to go around because that
Yeah.
damn Mooney Bravo was
Oh.
landing at walking speed.
Alright, I'm gonna try and pull this back over here to this page. I am headed currently at 33.
Captain, you're pushing her too hard. We need to reduce power.
I don't know what it is. I turn on that freaking thing for the heading bug and it goes.
Flaps, 1/4.
Alright, around this mountain.
We don't even have any like pappy lights on this one, do we?
Nope.
Flaps.
They haven't updated this to what the actual airport is. Anyone get close enough to see if it's asphalt or
It's asphalt.
It's asphalt.
okay? And did anyone get in touch with the tower? Is the tower's not even
I did.
okay? Because I've got nothing. What's do you have the comm for the radio?
Hold on. 118.8.
What do you know? I have it set for 118 and it's not.
Well, we managed to put it down. A little shaky, but, you know, what are you going to do? You just taxiing up the grass there, Draco?
I'm just gonna park it right here on the grass.
Sounds good to me. There ain't nowhere else, is there?
Unless you want to park at the fuel pump.
Oh, the tail wheel's locked. I'm like, what the heck's going on? Unlock that thing, man. Come on. Come on, man. I'm off the runway for you, Moondog.
Yeah, I got a little bit of a run towards you.
I brought it down quick.
Okay, after landing checklist. Cowl flaps full open. Flaps. Flaps are confirmed up. Landing lights. Are off. Pitot heat. Checked off. Fuel pumps.
Landing gear down.
Off. Trim. Set to 0. Tail wheel unlocked. After landing checklist complete.
Alright. I am
Well, the
I'm
FS,
parked and everything's shut off.
the joint FS map is way behind us right now. Because it has me going north, and I'm like, I know I'm headed south. What's my altitude? 8,000.
Shutdown checklist. Mixture.
Yeah. You remember that statement that runway's at
Idle cutoff.
5? So
Magneto's and
aiming for
ignition
3,
master.
not a good idea.
Be right back.
Both off. Tail wheel unlocked. Parking brake set and checked. Wheel chocks. Chocks are set. Lights.
Alright. Back to speed up.
Off. Inverters
Okay, kitty,
is
you
off.
gotta go. I gotta
Avionics
sit here and
off.
find a runway
Generators
again.
both off. Cabin signs off. Battery. That's off. Shutdown checklist complete.
Oh, I think I found
All right, there we go. All shut down. Just waiting for Moondog.
it. I think I just found the line in the sand type of a deal. things off that way. So it's all on me to screw it up.
Well, mine was a pretty abrupt approach, I will say that.
Yeah, I looped around that big hill just to get lined up on it, and that put me sort of on the direction that Draco came in.
Yeah, I missed it on my first approach and had to loop around and go back out. Come back around, but I still ended up being too high and kind of did a skydive or a nosedive right on in.
Max the speed off some more, drops the height down some more, because it's at 58 and I'm at 72.
Alright, so Moondog's getting lined up. We're gonna go. Good, at least the textures are loading in. There they are. Let's see if we get a shot of him landing.
Landing opposed to crashing. I have to admit, I like the trees right there. It's 5,000, isn't it? 5,051 basically. So I'm 1,000 feet up. Drop it down some more.
Slam it to the ground.
Oh, I could, but I think I'm a little far out to just do that yet. I think I'll just sort of ease it down.
I felt like that's what I did. Just push the stick forward and drop it on in and then float it right out. It worked out all right.
Yeah, once you got over the mountains, it's not that hard of an airport to land at. It's just finding the damn thing.
Wilson thrust.
I see Moondog's lights.
Yep, they just popped in. Boy, he put it down way back there on the threshold. I was way further down than that.
That's what I did. And then I put my flaps up, and it causes your tail to drop quicker.
Yeah.
He's going to be stopped by the time he gets to us.
Yeah, I've actually let off the brakes.
Had all kinds of room. Had another 3 miles on that runway. Hell, I didn't even land. Except where you are right now.
What are you going to do, crash into us?
No, I'm just going to park right here.
There's Moondog being different.
I know, can't figure out the pattern.
What pattern? We're parked together. That's the pattern, isn't it?
Alright, so...
Alright, so I'm going to do a check off for this to shut it down.
I'm just going to say thank you, everybody who stopped in and I took a quick look, and anybody who might see this later on. Make sure you check out the Monkey Show, and if you liked what you saw, make sure you hit that like and subscribe button, and also make sure you hit that little bell so that way you can get notified every time we go live. And until next time, I will see you guys later.
See you, Draco.
See you, Draco.
Yep, thanks for everybody who stopped in tonight, and certainly for all the new subs. And always a good time hanging out with the Monkey Show. Like Draco said, hit the subscribe button and the little bell and be notified when we fly. We are doing Tuesdays and Saturday nights flying. Saturday and Sunday with the Monkey Show at 1 p.m. Central Time. Euro Truck Simulator and Farm Sim 17. I'm out. See you guys.
See ya. I'm working on lights and stuff. Hold on.